Welcome back to Henley Aquatics, everyone. This is going to be a very short video. I'm going to be talking about breeding or my success with mystery snails. But I'm probably going to do a part 2 about hatching the eggs, and that's going to be in about 2 to 4 weeks. That's how long they hatch. And it took maybe a little bit longer than I thought to get them to breed. And honestly, when I heard about how they lay eggs, I think that's kind of what I heard about like after I got them. But I bought them to kind of breed and maybe to clean up the tanks. I heard that they lay egg clusters, and so yeah, to me it's pretty cool. So I'm going to talk about that, and it's kind of a fascinating and maybe underrated to have in your aquarium. Maybe. And I also have nearest snails in here, and so yeah, I'm just going to talk a little bit about mystery snails. If you're interested in our content and you also are in the aquarium hobby, then I'd recommend subscribing. I got them about 2 months ago almost now, which is kind of crazy from my somewhat local fish store. And I put some in here and in my 10 gallon right there. And so I originally had some blue ones in here, but now I have one pair of brown ones. And so apparently mystery snails, they have different colors. There's different colors of them, of course. And there can be recessive genes. I don't know if these brown ones have recessive genes, but I'm trying to kind of breed them true. Even though these guys are snails, I'm just trying to keep just brown ones in here. I like brown snails. I think they're pretty cool, but there's some other colors like some sort of blues or purples or whatever. I forgot the name. Maybe it's magenta. Those are more rare and maybe cost a little bit more, but a little bit. These are only a few bucks anyway. All mystery snails pretty much are. But yeah, I want to keep in mind with that, you don't want to do crossbreeding if you don't want crossbreeding. If you want, that's totally fine. But yeah, I just have a pair in here, and yeah, as far as what you need to use, they're pretty easy. I mean, just insert whatever you like, basic fish needs. The one thing with mystery snails is it's best to have more calcium in your water. So you're gonna want, I think, harder water, maybe higher TDS is gonna help with that. But maybe adding calcium blocks would help, and it just helps them, because they're what do you call them? Crustaceans, like shrimp, so they benefit from calcium. So yeah, like how fingernails are built out of calcium. They need calcium for their shells. If not, they can become weaker. I believe their babies can be less successful. They might not breed as much, and I think their shell might crack more. So essentially, these guys will not eat their babies. They're pretty safe. I think they're pretty cool to breed and maybe underrated a little bit. They lay clusters, and they could lay it outside of the tank or whatever, or on the glass on the top and on the rims, which they laid that in the back, I could see. They laid actually 2 clusters. I'll talk about that. I was going to release this video days after this happened, but that was not last weekend. Not the weekend maybe the weekend before. So it's been about 2 weeks by now, because it's Friday right now, and this video is pretty much coming around Friday. So it's been about 2 weeks. So they'll hatch within 2 to 4 weeks, I believe. And so they might be starting to hatch right now. That's why I kind of maybe see some. So yeah, they'll grow up. I think they grow up relatively quickly. One thing you want to make sure is you don't want to splash their water, and still make sure you want to make sure you have like about 2 to 3 inches, at least 1 inch above, from the water level to the glass, to make sure that there's humidity for the eggs, because you don't want to splash them. That could cause mold, or sorry if I'm not in frame, mold. One morning I woke up and I saw 1 cluster. The next morning I saw another cluster. So that they could actually have 2 clusters response from 1 fertilization or whatever. So check them out in the back. So yeah, pretty cool snail to breed. We have a yellow one in here. We used to have 3 blues, but now we have 2 blues in here because 1 died in the 10 right there. We have just 2 browns in there. I'm still trying to get them to breed. Maybe I might need to get another one, because maybe we just have 2 males or 2 females. So I don't know about that, but yeah, pretty cool fish to breed, or snail, I guess, whatever you want to call it. It's more of an invertebrate. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and I will see you next time. And subscribe if you enjoy our content and want to help us grow. This is Henley Aquatics, and see you in the next video.